Warhammer 40k Combat Patrol Battle Report. Necrons versus Space Wolves. And it's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. And if you're new to the channel and you want to learn about Necrons and more, then please subscribe and hit the bell button to turn on all notifications so you don't miss an upload. Right, welcome to this 500 point combat patrol mission. Myself, of course, playing Necrons, and Richard from C M Wargames, who's playing his Space Wolves. Hello, Richard.
Hi, Nick.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. We've just come off the back of playing a big 2,000 point game, so we're just going to have some fun with this one. So first of all, let's have a look at Richard's army. What have you brought, Richard?
I brought Arjak Rockfest as my HQ. 3 lots of 5-man units, blood claws, in 2 rhinos.
And 2 rhinos, okay. And I've got a Mefrit patrol detachment. Heading up is the Cryptek with the artifact from the Mefrit dynasty and also the Mefrit warlord trait. We then have 5 Gauss immortals. We have 6 Gauss tomb blades with shield veins, and then 8 flayed ones. We've rolled for the mission. Can't remember what it's called.
Incisive strike, I think it is.
Incisive strike, potentially. It's basically 4 objectives, 1 at each end and 1 on each side, and it is hammer and anvil, so we're playing from this end to this end. So first of all, let's find out who is the defender. Okay, here's the roll off. Necron dice is a 5, so is your dice. Re-roll. Another 3. Or at least another draw. And a 6 for the Necrons. We finally prevail. But do we want to be the defender or the attacker? I think we will be the defender. Okay, so we've both deployed. I've got the Cryptek with the Immortals here, the Tomb Blades here, and in reserve the flayed ones. Richard has Arjak in reserve, and he's deployed his 2 rhinos just over there. We've chosen our secondary objectives. We've got, can you remember, Richard?
Yeah, you've gone for bring it down, domination and attrition.
Yep.
I've gone for why we stand we fight, domination and raise the banners.
Okay, so there you go. So we need to find out who is going to be going first. So the dice roll off, and it's going to be
I'll take first.
Space Wolves turn 1. Okay, movement phase for the Space Wolves. Richard has moved his 2 unpainted burrowed rhinos from myself. This one here just moving on the objective, and this one advanced onto the objective after dropping these guys off who have raised the banner. Right, shooting phase. This rhino is going to shoot in to my immortals.
Yeah, this one's popping smoke launchers.
Okay, can you do that even if it advanced? Because
yeah.
it's in the shooting phase, I assume, yeah?
Yeah. Once per game, instead of shooting any weapons in the shooting blade, can use its smoke launcher.
Instead of shooting, but you can't shoot because you advanced.
But if it had other weapons, if it had the hunter missile, it would.
But it doesn't. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but I'm assuming because it's a choice. You either shoot or you don't.
Okay. Well, if you know the answer to that, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
It doesn't say if you can't advance, you can't pop the smoke launchers.
no. Okay, shooting them.
So 4 storm bolters into them.
Yeah.
They're hitting on 3s.
1 misses.
Strength 4.
Toughness 4
So 4.
at the moment.
3.
3 saves. Any AP?
No AP.
No AP. 1 goes down. Okay, so Richard scored 4 points, raised the banner and domination. It's now Necron's turn 1. I've got 1 RP to make on a 4+. We do get the Immortal up, and it's Necron's turn 1. Okay, Necron movement phase. I move the Immortals forward, trying to get into rapid fire range, and the Tomb Blades have gone onto the objective there and are ready to blast a vehicle, hopefully, maybe. Okay, end of Necron turn 1. I managed to take 9 wounds off of this, with these guys rapid firing the Cryptek shot into that Rhino with the Tomb Blades, getting it down to 1 wound. I then assaulted with the Tomb Blades but failed to take the wound off. And that was the end of my turn 1. Okay, I didn't score any points that turn, so we move into Space Wolves turn 2. Right, end of turn 2 for the Space Wolves, and it's not looking good for the Necrons. Arjak came down, shot my Cryptek, taking 3 wounds off with his hammer, or he threw his hammer at me, and then he assaulted me, took the last wound off. Then he consolidated 6 inches into my Immortals, as from the other side the Rhino also assaulted my Immortals. Over here both squads of Bloodclaws got out, assaulted my Tomb Blades, killed 1 Tomb Blade, took a wound off the other Tomb Blade. I attacked the Rhino, which did give me a bring it down point, and that was the end of turn 2 for the Space Wolves, so turn 2 for the Necrons. Okay, so the Tomb Weld is not happy. The Flayed Ones came down, tried to assault, failed, use a command point to re-roll it, failed. Over here I was locked in combat, all my attacks missed, and I lost 2 Immortals from Arjak. Over here, locked in combat, I killed nothing, and I lost 1.5 Tomb Blade. It's looking very, very bleak. However, let's move in to turn 3 for the Space Wolves. Okay, end of turn 3, Richard's racking up his points. I lost another Tomb Blade, and what else happened? I lost my Immortals, yeah? I lost my Immortals, and over here my Flayed Ones were assaulted. I lost 2 Flayed Ones, and I killed 3 or 2 Marines back. Right, Necron turn 3. With this objective abandoned, I fell back with my Tomb Blades to the objective. My Flayed Ones nearly took out all of the Marines, just 1 Marine standing, and I didn't lose a Flayed one in the return assault. So we're going to move on to turn 4 for the Space Wolves. Turn 4, the Flayed Ones not quite killing the guy that was left, mainly because Richard made him a lone wolf. However, I did take all of his wounds off apart from 1, and then I lost a Flayed one in return. In the meantime, well, with this board being so small, I just couldn't get away, and I was assaulted by both the Rhino and the Bloodclaws, killing all of my Tomb Blades apart from 1 who's just left on 1 wound. As we move in to the final turn. Okay, Richard's turn 5. He tried to move Ragnar up over here to raise the banner, but didn't make the range. And then these guys shot my Tomb Blade in the shooting phase, and in the assaults phase I killed the lone wolf. So, Necrons turn 5. Okay, my turn 5. The Flayed Ones slightly redeeming the Necrons, killing those Bloodclaws, taking the Bloodclaws objective, so I'm going to call that a minor victory. However, the final score wasn't quite like that. It was 75 to the Space Wolves and 31 to the Necrons. But yeah, nice fun, quick, small game, and yeah, thanks Richard for that.
No, brilliant, I loved it. I think with Arjak and the 2 Rhinos in a 500 point list, it makes it hard.
I think it's fair to say your list was better than mine.
Yeah, it's the fact that I had a lot, as I said.
You had a lot of units, didn't you?
Toughness units, and I had 6 units on the table.
Yeah. Okay, well, of course, the great thing about 500 point games is it's just for fun and experimentation.
Yeah.
It's
just quick fun game.
Exactly.
And now I can play on the Wednesday like that. We can maybe do this.
Yeah, that'd be good. And we have had requests for 500 point games. However, we did play a 2000 point game before this one. That video is already up on the channel, so here is a link to that video, and thank you for watching. Beam me up.